You quit corporate for freedom, but now you work more hours than ever. You didn't escape the cage, you rebuilt it. If your business has you exhausted, underpaid, and saying yes to everything, I need you to hear this. Today, I'm going to show you the 4 walls causing it: fear, doubt, worry, and exhaustion, and how to tear them down. So let's dive in. Many of you are likely experiencing what I call the corporate hangover. This is where you have spent decades of your career building corporate habits and deeply ingrained corporate beliefs that now have become your operating system that is quietly running the show. And you probably don't even realize it. And then pair that with showing up in the internet online marketing world and being bombarded with the cult of just do more offers, more hours, and more hustle quietly destroy the freedom you wanted. But there's 2 things I want to make sure you know. 1, the corporate hangover requires you to go through a phase that I call the great unlearning. You must deconstruct the corporate time equals value beliefs and borrowed business models that don't fit this new chapter. You must be able to inspect where habits that kept you safe and secure in corporate are actually the things stealing the freedom that you so desire in your business. The second thing, as it relates to the cult of do more, it's time to throw those borrowed beliefs out. It's about focusing your effort in the right place. I don't care how much effort and how much more you throw out into the system. If it's not directed at the right place, it doesn't matter. It's never going to work. I was talking to someone earlier today and asked them, like, can you lift a car? Yeah, you might be able to lift it with like brute force and adrenaline rush, and I have enough conviction because I'm lifting the car off my baby. But if that is the case, you have to ask yourself, if it requires that much force and that much effort, is this a business that I want to sustain year over year? Now, the way that you do lift a car is with the right tools to give you leverage, and those tools must be placed in the right part of the car and be positioned correctly in order for them to be effective. The same thing applies with your effort. Your effort must be focused in the right place to actually produce the results that you know are possible, because you and I both know that it's definitely not your expertise that's lacking. Now, to the 4 walls. This could look like you saying yes to every custom offer and every potential opportunity that's thrown your way, even if it's really not a fit for what you feel called to build and what you feel called to deliver to your clients. Saying yes to every custom offer isn't a business strategy. It's actually a symptom of one of these 4 walls. And the 4 walls are fear, doubt, worry, and exhaustion. And saying yes to everything often links to the wall of fear. Fear tied to either don't know that I will make the money that I desire, so financial fear, or the fear of rejection. Like, what will people say if I launch this out here? What will they think? And that wall of fear keeps you taking safe, misaligned clients that actually drain your energy instead of the premium ones that you feel most passionate about helping. That wall of fear also stops you from launching the offer that you want to offer because you're worried about what other people will think. The other wall that shows up is the wall of doubt. And that one makes you second guess your pricing. It makes you second guess your expertise. It makes you straddle the fence on what tactics you're going to execute and what offers you're going to put out there. And it can definitely keep you bouncing from offer to offer, constantly changing things up before you can ever see real results. Next wall is worry. You are so concerned about the outcomes and are not sure if you can deliver it. But let me tell you this. You only control the output. You never control the outcomes. Those are God's own. Now, the wall of exhaustion, that one comes up because you are trying to control the outcomes that aren't yours to carry. Release yourself and know that when you are operating in that wall of fear, doubt, and worry, that is a key way that we often logic our way out of our blessings. Okay? Because there could be a thing that we know deep down in our spirit that is an intuitive thought, that an idea that comes up of like, this is what I know that I should do. But then we let fear, doubt, and worry prevent us from actually moving forward. So now, how do you actually tear these down so that you can get out of the cage that you've rebuilt for yourself and your business and actually have the freedom that you desire? Well, 1, you must first be aware that this cage exists. So you're welcome. You know that now. 2, you must be able to identify how it's showing up in your business and decisions. And I'll tell you a little secret. This is often hard to see by yourself because we're too close to it. And so I don't know if you've ever heard the quote, it's hard to see the label when you're inside the bottle. And so when you're this close to your business in it day in and day out, you're missing this whole other perspective that's out here that you can see from a further vantage point. Oftentimes, it's helpful to get external perspective that has a broader view and can help you see the things that you can't see alone. Now, the third thing that you can do is to get out of the trap of just do more. Actually pause and ask yourself, where is my effort best focus to get the highest leverage? Because when you learn how to focus your effort in the right place, that's when things actually unlock. Because revenue is not forced, it's unlocked. And I have a free diagnostic that will help you be able to see exactly where you should focus your efforts based off of your unique case on where you're at in your business and what you were struggling with. You can find the link for that below, and I'll see you in the next video.